Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Read and Write. Friends, today I am here with the chapter Demosthenes. फ्रेंड्स, आज मैं आपके लिए डेमोस्थनीज चैप्टर लेकर के आई हूँ, उसके क्वेश्चन आंसर लेकर के आई हूँ, जो कि गुलमोहर रीडर 7th एडिशन का चैप्टर है। चैप्टर नंबर 12 है, जो कि मोस्ट डिमांडेड है। इसका मैं एक्सप्लेनेशन करवा चुकी हूँ। अगर आप मेरे चैनल पर विजिट नहीं कर चुके हैं तो प्लीज़ आप मेरे चैनल पर विजिट करिए और आप इसका हिंदी एक्सप्लेनेशन आप मेरे चैनल पर देख सकते हैं। अगर आप कहेंगे तो मैं इसका लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे दूंगी, आप इसका हिंदी एक्सप्लेनेशन देख सकते हैं। आज मैं आपके लिए इसके क्वेश्चन आंसर्स लेकर के आई हूँ। आई होप कि बुक्स आपके पास होंगी, तो मैं आपको बुक की बैक एक्सरसाइज करवा रही हूँ, जो कि इसके क्वेश्चन आंसर्स हैं, जो कि मोस्ट डिमांडेड हैं। बच्चों के एग्जाम्स भी नज़दीक हैं, आ रहे हैं। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं विदाउट टेकिंग मच ऑफ योर टाइम। लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड द वीडियो। आंसर दीज क्वेश्चंस इन अ सेंटेंस और टू। तो पहला क्वेश्चन है, द फर्स्ट वन इज वन कुड नॉट बिलीव दैट दे वर द सेम लाइन्स, व्हाट वाज द डिफरेंस इन द वे Demosthenes and Satyrs spoke the lines? What did Demosthenes learn from the way Satyrs spoke? Answer number one is Demosthenes recited some poems to him. He spoke the words correctly, but his voice was dull. There was awkwardness in the way he delivered the speech, and Satyrs felt he could not really listen to him for long, but he said nothing to Demosthenes. He only repeated the lines back to him. Demosthenes stood still with surprise. He could not believe that they were the same lines. I am repeating the answer. जैसा कि आपको मालूम है, डेमोस्थनीज स्टैमरिंग करता था, उसको स्टैमर करता था, स्पीच उसको ठीक से क्लियर नहीं होती थी, बोल नहीं पाता था। उसी चैप्टर से रिलेटेड ये आंसर है। तो आई एम रिपीटिंग द आंसर नंबर वन. Demosthenes recited some poems to him. He spoke the words correctly, but his voice was dull. There was awkwardness in the way he delivered the speech, and Satyrs felt he could not really listen to him for long, but he said nothing to Demosthenes. He only repeated the lines back to him. Demosthenes stood still with surprise. He could not believe that they were the same lines. Moving on the second question. Question number 2 is, list the different ways in which Demosthenes learned to speak impressively. Answer number 2 is, he realized that he must not only read or recite them, he must also act them. First point, he realized that he must not only read or recite them, he must also act them. Number 2, points number 2, he began to work in different way. He converted one of the cellars of his house into a study. There he practiced undisturbed. He often in his study lived in his study for 2 or 3 months. For 2 or 3 months. Number 3. 2 or 3 months at a stretch. Point number 3, he even shaved one side. He even shaved one side of his head so that this way he would be forced not to appear in public. Point number 4, he went to the seashore and shouted his speech out at the sea with pebbles in his mouth. Point number 5, moving on the point number 5, he watched himself in the mirror while speaking. He watched himself in the mirror while speaking. Moving on the question number 3, his hard work and persistence paid off. How did Demosthenes benefit by his hard work? Answer number 3 is Demosthenes' hard work and persistence paid off. He improved his expressions, gestures, and actions. He raised his voice so that he could be heard over the roaring of the waves. He also practiced speaking as he ran up a hill. All these trained his breath, all these trained his breath, his voice, and his tone. Full stop. Demosthenes' speeches were now filled with drama and purpose. Moving on the fourth question, do you think Demosthenes was an ambitious man? Why do you think so? Answer number 4 is Demosthenes was an ambitious man because he proved himself one of the greatest orator of his time. Although he was born with a severe speech problem, but it did not discourage him. He practiced hard and became one of the greatest orator of his time. Moving on the question number 5, what can we learn from Demosthenes? And the answer is we can learn from Demosthenes that nothing is impossible in this world. Everything is possible if you want to do. I'm repeating the answer number 5. We can learn from Demosthenes that nothing is impossible in this world. Everything is possible if you want to do. Friends, that's all for today. ये थे फ्रेंड्स डेमोस्थनीज के क्वेश्चन आंसर. तो आई होप आपको वीडियो पसंद आया होगा, आंसर्स अच्छे से आपको समझ आ गए होंगे. और अगर आपको कोई भी क्वेरी होती है तो प्लीज़ डू कमेंट ऑन द कमेंट सेक्शन. और ऐसे ही मैं क्वेश्चन आंसर्स लेकर के और ऐसे ही अच्छे से एक्सप्लेनेशंस चैप्टर के लेके मैं आगे भी आती रहूँगी. और आपकी रिक्वेस्टेड जो डिमांडेड वीडियोस हैं वो बनाती रहूँगी. तो चलिए इसी होप के साथ कि आपने मेरे चैनल को आप मेरे सब्सक्राइब करेंगे, लाइक करेंगे और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा शेयर करेंगे। चलिए मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। टिल देन बाय बाय।